So let's go and take it there, man, because I got to get your thoughts on that boy Keefe D was just walking his little normal morning jog. Policeman pulled up, Keefe D, go and come on over here, man. We go on take you down there for the murder of Tupac. Goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing this interview game for a couple of minutes. You didn't Reallyfe and a couple other platforms for a minute.
Yeah.
Did Keefe D himself?
Keefe D need to be in the holding cell where he at. Keefe D need to be where the he at, because you know why? That's a prime example what I told niggas. Shut your motherfucking mouth. My street don't need to be talked about. Alright? The such thing as no statute of limitations. That's on bodies. Bodies do not have a statute of limitations. If you a street, you know there's no statute of limitations on bodies. We don't talk about that, homie.
Yeah, it's crazy because the feds gave him immunity from certain things, but the state picked this up like, we ain't the feds, nigga.
Hey, homie, that's called when they trying to prove themselves too much. These want to be on this entertainment game so bad, these niggas will do anything. They'll say anything. Now he done put himself in a bad situation. But if you's a real street guy, you understand that certain things that you don't speak about. You should never speak about Pac's situation, my nigga. That's an open case. Anything that got to do with a body is an open case. So if still talking about bodies, they are either informants or they dummies and they waiting to be picked up. That's just straight point blank how the game go. So when I listen to that, I said, he know he need to be there because he got a lot more to say. He got a lot more to say. If you done said all this, why stop talking now?
Yeah, I mean,
don't open up the refrigerator and don't get no water out.
Some people speculate that maybe he couldn't live with the grief any longer, like it was just taking a toll on him.
If you can't live with the grief any longer, you should have just told the police, I need to talk to y'all and we need to solve the case.
Together.
That's all he should have did. If you really can't live with the grief, you just should have called the police and say, listen, y'all, I can't live with it no more. I'm going to tell y'all everything going on. And that could have been that. That nigga wanted clout.
Oh, yeah.
Clout is a new drug. That's the better than fentanyl. That's better than fentanyl. Fentanyl a bad motherfucker right now. Motherfuckers dropping like, boy, they motherfuckers dropping. Nigga, I had a homegirl I went to school with in the hood. She just passed away. For real. Fentanyl. Now, imagine what Clout doing to these eat dookie on camera. Watch. Yeah. These gonna be for to go viral, man.
What would you say to somebody that caught a body and his conscience is getting to him and he feel like telling somebody, but he just it's with him so bad, but he won't, but it's getting to him, so he wants to tell somebody. What would you tell him if he, like, what should he do in that situation?
If a nigga caught a body and he didn't get caught for the body.
He didn't get caught, but he's eating them alive.
And he's eating them alive.
Yeah.
Go tell your mama. She ain't gonna turn you in. If you want to tell somebody, tell your mama, man. Talk to mama about it, nigga. Tell mama. Don't go tell your homeboy, your ass going to jail. Nigga, you going to jail. If you think you can go out there and tell your homeboy, I promise you going to be in jail tomorrow.
Might not be next week.
You going to jail. Tell mama. Mama going to look at you and be like, baby. But mama going to ride with her baby, though. I don't give a I don't give a damn about mama, right, wrong, whatever, man. Mama gonna cry. She gonna start praying. She gonna do all that.
Come on now.
For real, man.
Now, even when you said, now that refrigerator's open, even on the Keefe D situation, he did get in there and he did start throwing during his, conversation with the Laos. That nigga threw Puff Daddy name in there.
Mm-hmm.
He just threw the shit there. Do you feel like he's in a headspace to where like he just say, "Fuck it, I'ma just whoever I feel is responsible for me sitting right here right now, outside of myself, we bringing everybody down." Do you feel like you're on that type of time?
I think he on that type of time, homie. I think he on that type of time, but at the same time, I feel like that Puff ain't going to jail. I don't feel like that.
Bad for the economy.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just look at it like, you know, you fucked up, homie. You fucked up. Now you trying to come up with all these other situations. You gotta prove that shit, my nigga. You just can't say that. You gotta prove that. And get what? You can't prove it.
I feel like if he could have, Puffy would have wiped him down a long time ago.
Yeah.
Lucy come.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real, my nigga. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you play niggas. This why I always tell these youngsters, my nigga, and I keep it always solid. Because I've been down that road. I done seen the toughest of the toughest. I done seen all that shit. Listen, my nigga. When every day you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because when you leave this motherfucker, girl, you go to prison or anywhere, if you die, you is gonna be a lost cause. Your partner's gonna talk about you. And it ain't gonna be no good things, homie. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen real niggas that we looked up to, and next thing you know, when them leave, the next conversation come out here, say, man, you know that supposed to be snitching? Damn, homie, that just got locked up yesterday. Homie, that's why I tell niggas, don't do nothing for no nothing nigga. Nigga, you better do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, my nigga.
Come on.
Square business, homie.
Come on now. Now you mentioned Blueface earlier talking about Megan. Now I got to get your thoughts on this because Blueface, he mentioned Megan giving him head. He mentioned taking down Coyle Ray. But I believe, and just let me know your thoughts, it's because his baby mama right now is on the campaign herself. She got a diss track out with a little white boy named Lil Mabu. I don't know his name, but she talking crazy on that motherfucker. So do you feel like he's just like normally we'll keep that shit inside, but you over here dancing and talking about you fucking with this white boy and you and he talking about he got you, you know, I got your baby, I got Blueface girl. It's like, do you think he's just kind of in a corner where he like, man, I gotta just say some shit to get back at motherfuckers? You know, where you think he at with that?
Man, we dealing with some lame. I mean, I hate to say this because y'all asking me some questions that I'm from a whole nother different cloth. When you dealing with lames and suckers that's playing lame and sucker games. You hear me? Playing lame and sucker games.
How do you get at your baby mama though? Like who?
Man, who gives a fuck about a baby mama, homie? Let's go real life. If you my baby mama, who gives a fuck? I'm not finna take no dick for her. Not for real. Man, what is wrong with you niggas? You act like y'all can't get no nothing. Man, listen. Go get you another bitch, nigga. She gone. It's okay. It's okay, my nigga. She gone. Go grab you another one.
So let's take it to the hood perspective because, you know, this is like a level of fame and clout that, you know, we don't see on a daily. But if you in the hood where you on this side of the hood, you talking about her ass, she on that side of the hood talking about your ass, everybody get in the middle of the playground start talking about both y'all motherfuckers. Do you not feel to keep going back and forth when she got the ear on that side of the hood, you got this side of the hood ear, and everybody just, it seems to be the topic of conversation when niggas together in the playground.
What ear they got? You talking about who you over there? Who gives a damn?
Don't put energy into it.
I'm fucking over here. Who gives a might have over here, you over there. Man, you have a good life. I'm gonna have a good life. Man, I'm not here to control your. I knew you was a goddamn fool when I met you. Come on, my nigga, we not finna. What are we started talking about? Come on, man. Come on, God. Come on, man. It's Hollywood, the world, man. God.
Y'all always say because I with the kids a little bit, but then again, I don't think no one gives a fuck.
No, who gives a nobody? Homie, that's the last thing on their mind. That's the last thing on their mind. They not even thinking on that level. All they thinking about is, if I say this back, how many likes and views can I get? If I say this, how many likes and views can I get? Come on, homie.
All right. So, speaking of responding to normally Drake dropped the album. Some people just ain't feeling the mother.
Really?
Normally Drake drops albums and don't give a what people feel, but he felt like calling out Joe Budden for giving his opinion on the album, like Drake with the young generation and called Joe Budden a failure. He failed in music. Typed this whole soliloquy talking about how Joe Budden, I got a 767, you just got a house. And I'm like, everybody started back. They were backing Drake. Now they're like, nah, Drake, he kind of tripping. He kind of going at his dreams and shit. When you look at situations like that, again, we talking about Hollywood games here. What the fuck? Why is Drake even responding to when you in a 767 and you making music? You could just hum on a track. Who gives a fuck what a say about your humming ass track? What do you think Drake's head is at 37 years old?
I don't know, homie. Because it's crazy. Because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is whatever you want your goal to be, homie. If you wanna live your life in the limelight and be rich and do whatever, that's cool. But you got some in this world that didn't have the same opportunity that you had, homie. Don't shit on me, my nigga, because I still gotta work a little harder. And you got your career touch the moon, my. See, that's why I keep saying this. This what get me about. And this is the difference when I had a conversation about, tell me about rich and poor and in between, right? I tell you, rich people control the world. Poor people try to get by in the world. You can have millions of dollars, homie. That don't mean that you rich, man. You can have millions of dollars, that don't mean you rich. You still gotta work hard every day to sustain that $1 million. Rich people don't live their life like that. Rich people can give you $1 billion, man. Just so you can on broke. So you can come through our neighborhood in brand new whips. Jeer on. You just on broke, homie. You ain't shit on rich people. And it's a nigga that got $1 more than you. I always remember that. It's a nigga that got $1 less than you, and he more happier than you. So I always tell people, nigga, rich people don't even count money. They count favors. Amen. So you gotta ask yourself, what bracket are you trying to get in? Come on, homie, rich people don't. When have y'all ever heard Bill Gates say, Warren Buffett, nigga, I got more money than you, hoe ass, I'ma ball on you. Come on, homie, let's be realistic, my nigga. Come on, this ain't no broke conversation, man. Cause we try not shine each other instead of build each other up. Mm-hmm. Don't shine on me because you got $1 billion. Show me how you got it, my ready to work. Mm-hmm. Come on, homie.
Now, speaking on that mind state, there was an NBA player, and I forget his name, but he's retired. He came out and said, there's a player who would, he said, would you rather have a championship ring or 100 million or 50 million in a championship ring? He said, F the ring, give me 100 million. Now the player said that's a loser mind state. Who doesn't want to be the best at their craft? But arguably, if you got 100 million, you couldn't tell me I wasn't the best at my craft.
Facts.
That's what the argument was made. What do you think about that?
Nigga, I don't play nothing to lose. I don't play nothing to lose. You can't buy me, homie. You can't tell me to get in no boxing ring and take a dive. Because at the end of the day, my legacy on the line, my respect on the line, and who I stand for is on the line. So at the end of the day, nah, homie, I'm good. I pass on that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will sell their soul for any kind of money, man. And I thank God every day I'm not like that, man. I thank God every day, man. I thank God I got a mama, man, that installed some shit in me, man. Say, man, I can wake up with $1 in my pocket, man. I promise you, man. If I stand beside you, I think I got 100 million in my pocket because my confidence will never go down. You know what I'm saying? So guess what, man? Don't let money control you, man. You gotta learn how to control money. And that's how I stand. It's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, man, look, man, if motherfucker, man, and by him saying that, this is what we're dealing with our culture. Man, it's like sitting at a job, homie, and everybody mad at the job, the supervisor, on how they paying us, homie. The nigga that's making all the noise and that bitch saying, man, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, bro. These better pay us. Get what the rich folks say, man, that nigga that making all that noise, tell him to come here. Say, my nigga, that game. I'm gonna give you a $10 raise. Don't tell nobody. If you go back in there and you say something, my nigga, I'm gonna take that away from you. Get what that nigga gonna come in there and say, man, y'all just chill, bro. They said they gonna give us a raise, my nigga. The conversation changed. Why? Because you pay off this motherfucker. That's how they play with our culture, homie. That's why you got so many of these niggas that get so much money instead of sitting down and we able to win. Get what they want to do. They ready to shit us, homie. Why the first thing a rapper said this here? I got more money than you. You might got more money than me, man. That don't mean that you more than me. That don't mean nothing, homie. Cause I got something you ain't got. Get what? That shit's on the inside. You got some shit outside. The shit I got is on the inside. And get what? It can't be bought. Stay solid. Yeah.
When you were locked up, did you visualize this? Like you coming out talking and speaking all these wide words and going viral the way you do?
No.
What did you think that was gonna happen when you got out?
Man, man, you know what? I always wanted to be behind the camera, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always the person that used. I'm one of them that I rather give them the game to execute. I never wanted to be in front of this shit. I never want to be in front of nobody. I'm the one that want to be behind and let y'all shine. Niggas wonder why you ain't wearing your jewelry no more, dude. Because it come a time where I start realizing that I'm bigger than jewelry. So I always say, I want to get a game so I can win. Yeah. It's okay, my nigga, to sit back and let your win. Do you know how many DMs I get of rappers that want me to help them get on and do this? You know how many DMs I get?
We sure.
I made a decision when I said, man, I'm gonna holler at that little nigga race because he hit me up before. And I know in his mind, he might think, oh man, that nigga, he ain't gonna hit me, right? See, I used to do the same shit when I was in the penitentiary, right? When I was in the joint, I was banging tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got a big name. So when niggas hit over there with me, I already told them about my name. So they thinking that I'm gonna embrace them. So when niggas come in there and be like, damn, what's up with it? I'll be like, I won't say nothing. So them niggas tell everybody else, man, I don't think they with me. It ain't that I don't f you. It's just that I want to see what you gonna do without me.
Real shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So when I sit back and I see what niggas gonna do without me, nigga, I reach my hand out to that little rack racer. I said, come on in, I want to f with you.
There you go.
I got some more I want to do, but I put my hand out to the young for a reason.
There you go.
A reason. That's just how I go. I don't give a damn. I never vision this, man. I'm just a nigga It's a vessel, homie.
So I gotta ask then, you did your time, Ferguson unit again.
Solid.
Your name ring bells.
A1.
I gotta get your thoughts then, cause BG just came home.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in America, when they see the story, people in America who even watch these interviews, they ain't never spent whether one day in a penitentiary, let alone 10, 11 years. You did your time solid, and BG got home. There was the one video of, people like, oh, he getting his hair still braided, but now he back in the studio, now he working. Do you think he has stories to tell about his time? And do you think he's ever going to speak on them stories?
Homie, one thing about prison is that you ain't got to have one fight. But nigga, what your eyes see, them are stories, homie. Them are stories.
So the music gonna probably be even crazy.
You gotta remember that when we have conversation about prison, you know what we really speak on? We speak on how many fights you had. People speak on that, right?
Yeah.
But you know what people don't speak on about prison? The mental, up and down mental.
Nah, for real.
The up and down mental that we go through on a consistent basis. I don't give a f*** how real you is. I don't give a f*** about none of that shit. It's a up and down mental that we go through on a consistent basis. Nigga, you could be happy and you get a phone call, T. Jones just died. Your mental has just changed inside of a wall where you can do nothing about it, my nigga.
Man.
Nobody speaks about the mental change.
No, for real.
When you doing a bid, my nigga.
Really?
We all done heard some fucked up shit. And all we keep saying is, Ben, I wish I was free. Nobody talks about the mental because everybody want to be macho. Everybody want to be the toughest nigga in prison. I tell a nigga being the toughest nigga in prison, I had to learn. I got to be smart, my nigga.
So let me ask you right there, because the mental does go up and down on a day-to-day basis. Even for you, like, what is it when a person thinks, let me escape, let me do what I do, dig a hole, whatever the plan is, I'm going to escape. Like, what is it probably that they're going through or seeing to make them think escape is the only option?
Obama might just gave you a letter. Baby, I'm out here struggling, I ain't got nothing. The family they ain't even messing with me, they don't love me no more. Such just did something to your daughter. Something just happened to your son. Homie, there must something in your mind that nigga trigger something in you, my nigga, that nigga don't talk about because nigga, it'll make a strong nigga turn weak. See, don't speak about that. There's some strong niggas in prison that done turn weak when the doors closed, they had to cry, my nigga. Because the reality of life. You see what I'm saying? Nah, homie, it's a mental challenge, my nigga.
Now, if he's presented with the opportunity to escape, should he?
Now, if you, my thing, this is my thing about that, right? If a nigga gonna escape, he need to be willing to die.
Yeah.
Why escape and get caught 2 weeks from now and you got more time on top of the time you got? You can't enjoy life, my nigga. Sit your mother down and accept that motherfucking whooping that you did, nigga. Sit down, nigga. Go play chess. See, it's okay. It's okay in prison.
But it'd be real.
It's okay.
It'd be real tempting. Like, we could get away, clean Scott. I got IDs for you.
You going to listen. Everybody that done tried it, I gave him a week. The either gonna be in that river that sits behind them penitentiaries, floating, or they gonna be in the segregation room with more time backed up mad than the motherfucker. I done seen it happen to all of them.
So wait, I'm just asking. A man with a life sentence.
Do that 35 year, my Hollywood got a life sentence.
Yeah.
My Hollywood got a, say
Home.
my Hollywood got a life sentence. He home. So listen, real talk. I got a partner named Michael Oakes, right? And home right now, right? Do you know that that had so much goddamn time? It didn't make no goddamn sense. And he had so much time that the first commissioner came and told the 90s, told him, I just want to let you know, you never going home. Long as I'm on this board, never. She was on the board for years. That kept living his life. The next commissioner that came in, called him in just to tell him, I'm just here to tell you, you're never going home. For real, my nigga. See the crap, nigga. It's a man. Imagine the motherfucker.
Passing the message on that.
I'm just passing the message that you are never coming home. How much time? 35, 36 years later. At home.
At home.
They changed up the parole board, and that nigga at home right now. And I asked that nigga, I said, man, how do you feel? He said, man, I feel unreal.
I wasn't supposed to be home.
He said, just imagine when somebody telling you they got control over your life. Listen, you never going home. If you do good, I don't care what you do, you never going home. Man, how would that make you feel?
Hopeless. Because they got the key.
You would feel like the world. Man, that went and got GEDs, and they got college degrees, that nigga all that, even when the told him, you never going home. Hey. Come on, homie.
Keep hope alive.
Nah, man, you gotta stay solid, my nigga.
Hey, there you go.
You could never fall weak for nothing, even when they say you finna die tomorrow. If I do, nigga, get what?
The bullet gonna jam.
I'm gonna stay solid, nigga. Come on, homie. My thing to the world is this here. Nigga, stay solid, homie. It's okay. Don't break down like a 14 shotgun, my.
Nah, that's words to live by. Well, hey, speaking on stand on business, man, we here to not only talk with you, but you brought somebody with you that we definitely want to have you introduce. Definitely Rack Race. And before we bring him on, what is y'all's connection? What is y'all's how are y'all even tied up? Did he reach out to you? You reach out to him? Y'all come from the same spots? Y'all pulled up?
Oh, man, I saw Rack Race at a boxing match. And Rack Race was telling me, he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Say, dude, I'm gonna hook up with you, woo, 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 right? But when we be moving, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When we be moving, man, we just be moving, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he got back at me the second time, I said, okay, he's square business, right? Then I ain't say nothing. Then he got back at me with a video the third time, right? And I told him, I said, yeah, I like that motherfucker. And I kept it simple like that, right? And in my hood, my nigga from West Dallas, we ain't never had no fair shake. Never had a fair shake. And I sit back and I watch this little nigga. I see a lot of more young niggas in the hood, they trying to do their thug thing, right? I'm watching. But I'm watching this one little nigga who everybody like, they don't wanna, like, nigga, y'all ain't burning with this nigga. This awesome. Yeah. He's not see, homie, I put him in the top 10 worldwide.
Come on now.
42 Doug just came home. 42 Doug came home.
Yeah.
They got him, and it say, homie, that nigga did a finesse 2-time track, my nigga.
Come on.
Finesse 2 times supposed to hit a nigga and say, man, that nigga the truth.
Come on.
And I stand on that this could be top 10 in the whole motherfucking world. And I'm calling out little baby. I'm calling out Yo Gotti.
Come on now.
I'm calling out Meek Mills.
Yeah.
I like all them niggas, but I'm calling them out.
Hey, speak on it.
Yeah, I'm calling them out because guess what though, my when the lights and cameras ain't on them, guess what? We don't get a first shape. Real life street stars is the people that I called. First people I called was real life street stars. When I listened to this,
let's go.
I'm sitting on the back of that truck. I said, hold on, my nigga, let me call this real quick. I called Rook first.
Yeah.
Rook didn't answer my call. Yeah, I gotta get on that out there, dog. I called Rook first.
Yeah.
He didn't answer. Then I said, man, let me call Joker. I called Joker. Joker's overseas.
Somewhere gone.
That nigga answered the motherfucking phone. Said, bet, I'll be back Monday. Let's set it up Tuesday. That's all he said, man.
Quick conversation.
That's how it was. I'll be back Monday. Let's set it up Tuesday. It wasn't nothing else.
That cosign real.
You hear me? Yeah. So I said, that's what I'm talking about, man. Because real life street stars is a major platform.
Hey.
Me, myself, and I'm saying it on real life street stars. I'm willing to get an alley-oop.
Come on.
To Rack Racer.
Come on.
The reason why I'm willing to get an alley-oop to Rack Racer, my nigga, with the help of real life street stars, because I promise you, that little nigga gonna let you down.
Hey.
Cause for one, that nigga is solid. He really solid. He really stand on business.
That's where it starts. Goddamn.
He from my cloth. See, I look at niggas, I watch. I don't like no nigga hang around with no whole bunch of niggas. That ain't my game, homie.
Come on.
I like that nigga that's gonna stand out from the crowd. Them the kind of niggas just sit back and watch. And I'll be like, that's the one.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing my finger at him. So if he let me down, say, that ain't no good judge of character, my nigga. And I really feel like I'm really good at it.
Hey.
I think I am in the goddamn way.
And now you did this before.
I did it before.
Yeah.
But I'm saying.
You done seen some shit, so.
I done seen some shit. But I'm saying this here. And I ain't doing it for $1.
Yeah.
So let's get this understood.
It's beyond that.
I'm not doing it for $1. I'm doing it for a young nigga that I feel like can be one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
And all I want that to do is come back home to West Dallas and bless them kids.
Yeah.
That's what I want, my nigga. So I'm serving a different type of game inside this young
nigga. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm square up.
And real quick, before we bring them on, because I had to ask you about this in Rag Racer, we definitely about to get all the way through there. But I had to ask you because it just hit me. When a nigga, some young niggas yell out to you, keep Nipsey name out your mouth.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
What go through your walking into the building like nigga? We are nigga, keep Nipsey's name out your mouth and all I hear is Dewberry respond, and I'm like, yeah, you surprised Charleston White.
No, man, you know what happened, homie? When he said it, in my brain, in my mind, I'm thinking that this really just said that. So, I said, what you say now? And he said it again. Say, homie. And I'm sitting there looking at this nigga, and I just flipped. Like, I'm more like, why did you even say that? like, what made you even say that, homie? And you ain't standing on business because you walking up the stairs, because if you really was stood on business, you would have stepped right in front of my face and looked at it and said, say, the check game, man. Say, man, keep me up out your mouth. And I had the opportunity to do what I wanted to do. I would have shot that uppercut, though. I swear to God. I would have shot that bitch. You hear me?
Yeah.
And we gonna work out if you don't say nothing if you ain't got nothing now. Now that what be killing me about these. These be saying something, but they ain't got no shoulder work, my nigga. That what be killing. I be like, no, we don't want no problems. We cooling. Why would you do that? And you know what's crazy about it? We've been kicking it the whole time.
Yeah.
Having fun. That little nigga they call Southwood, my nigga.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wood winning. Yeah.
You know why I like that little nigga, homie? That little nigga told me something, right? That little nigga said, he did time, and he was talking about how he was energy, and how what he doing now, and that shit showed passion. That shit made me feel good.
Yeah.
I like to see like that win. I don't care where you from, homie. I don't care where you from. I don't care about that. I just want to see good niggas win all over the world, homie. But when you got niggas like this, you know what I'm saying, behind you saying that, my nigga. But when it happened, that nigga Sauce Walker came to me, right, and said, say, dude, chill, I got you.
Yeah, there you go.
And when I looked at the man, I said, bet, homie. Because you know why? I know the protocol. I know how this go.
Yeah.
Because if it's vice versa, if we mobbing somewhere and somebody on my team say something out of line, my nigga, that could have cost all of us whatever, my nigga, I'ma handle that.
Yeah.
I'ma handle it. Say, I'ma handle it. Them just protocol. So at the end of the day, them handle that though.
Yeah, they handle that.
They handle that.
They handle that.
But that's why I respect people that know how to handle business, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand that. I don't even know Nip. He don't know Nip. He don't have no knowledge of Nip. Nip don't know him. He never saw Nip. Nip never saw him.
Wow.
Nip never gave him a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Nigga, this shit was wild.
Nothing, homie. But this is the world we live in that everybody's saying people's name for clout, homie.
Yeah, the cameras was on. I'm like, this
Come
gotta
on,
be Clout.
Like me selling, nigga, keep Nip. Nigga, f that. I got some real live homies that ain't here. And like say, man, keep Clifford Earl name out your mind.
Yeah, keep Pac name out your mind.
Because them Clifford Earl is a legend in my neighborhood that's no longer with us, nigga. Come on, them, come on, homie.
Come on.
I ain't saying that type. I'm just saying that's what I stand on.
Shout out Cliff Bird. Now, cause you know you weren't able to make it to with Charles White. He did the Aiden Ross thing. You weren't there for that.
No, man.
Yeah, you weren't there for all that shit.
Man, that shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Well, my nigga gonna stand on business.
He stand on business. But luckily you were there for fight night weekend.
Yeah,
how did you feel everything went, man? I mean,
it went good.
Even though Charleston didn't fight, disqualification. How do you feel it went? Just even promoting the fight night weekend. Kicking with Sean Cotton.
It went good.
Sauce and all them. Yeah.
It went, man. I know what up, my nigga. It went good, bro.
There you go.
Even though the little nigga kept playing the most silly games until I had to explain to the little nigga, hey, it's over. Stop the shenanigans. Go home and do some interviews.
God damn it.
Nigga said, all right, dude.
Yeah.
And that was it. God. It's over with. All right? The show is over with. Other than that, man, we had fun, my nigga. It was cool. Yeah. Sean went up there with them big boots on, crazy mother.
Good God. Yeah, nigga, comment. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was a good look for the boots. A look. I didn't know the way.
But whoever got them boots need to get Sean a contract.
God.
They didn't give my nigga Sean a contract. Say, man, that nigga, one thing about Sean, though, man, I like that guy. He a humble motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a
fuck about winning or losing that
he
fight.
Don't give the money about it. None of that.
Nigga, he don't give a fuck. What happened? He got that off that son. What's up, nigga? Yeah, my already, nigga. It was that.
Yeah, I think I hit on the live right after. He like, man, what's up, man? I'm coming with it. So that nigga was just there just for the. I'm glad it was on his bucket list. He never been in a boxing match. That got out there, bro.
Man, that's why I say, man, it's just niggas all right, man. Come on, everybody got a good look. Everybody got a good look,
good weekend. They may run it back. I don't know. They may run it back.
They might run it back, man. They do. I don't know what to say.
So, and lastly, I just got to ask you because I need your thoughts on this because America's really going through it now. Not only there's a war with Israel and Hamas, but Ukraine and them still going at it. But in America is feeling broke as fuck, where they just running up in all kind of stores, taking. It feels like almost like when we watch the movie like The Purge, like that might come true one day because niggas tired of being broke without no resolution. What are your thoughts when you see these young 30 deep running up in Neiman Marcus?
I'm happy.
Ooh, okay.
Cause it ain't my store.
That's some real shit.
It ain't my store.
Some real shit.
At least they can go inside Neiman's Market.
Yeah, take
and
shit
take go to Louis Vuitton. Go do it. Go it. They Louis Vuitton ain't done nothing for the hood.
Has it Dallas with some shit, like trying to boost some shit, like hey, got the Louis Vuitton purse? You ain't seen that?
I ain't seen that shit. Man, I ain't buying that shit. Man, I ain't buying. Nigga never had me on that motherfucker. I think we got one of the suspects. Nigga, you a motherfucker.
Nah, for real.
I was at home.
Nigga.
Nah, man, but I don't give my. Man, we got problems in the hood.
Man, come on now.
I tell people this all the time. Whatever goes on overseas, stay private. It ain't my problem.
Hey, man.
My thing is, man, how can I stop the violence in my neighborhood, homie? Yeah. How can I show these young man, we ain't got to pick up them tools, man. How can I show these young niggas this? Say, listen, it's a video out. Man, you know what? I'm going to get all them young too, right? In West Dallas, right? I guess these had got into it or something. So it was like 5 or 6 of these, and it was like 5 or 6 of these. And them niggas went to like the inside of a parking lot. He fought him. They fought each other. Plaka, plaka, plaka. They fought hard.
Yeah.
Hit him with one. My they stopped. The other, they started fighting.
Hey.
Hit him with some good ones. They broke up. Yeah. Them old niggas started fighting. I sat and watched that shit.
That's awesome.
I don't support them niggas squabbling, but what I supported was how them niggas got out there, took care of their business, shook each other's hand, and went about their goddamn business.
Come on, now.
Now, I don't know what happened, what was the reason, but I respected that, my nigga. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm from West Dallas. You get into it with a nigga West Dallas, you got to squabble.
Hey, man.
You can't pick up no guns or nothing. I'm from that era where nigga, you gotta get that paper.
So you don't even respect who pulled a gun out on.
Homie, man, I hate to say this, that in West Dallas came on later on pulling pistols. We wasn't doing that. Man. We just wanted to do a little scratching. Let's do a little scratching.
Lose a draw.
That's how we did it. We man, nigga, I grew up like this. I grew up. When I went to elementary school, I grew up squabbling. Middle school, I grew up squabbling. When I got to high school, I had to squabble hard because I had to think I don't want to live off my big brother's name. My big brother was sleeping. So it got to a point where so you better go before you go go get your brother. Nah. What? So you gotta realize that I grew up living off of, I gotta get that work in. Then I was I'm talking about, I ain't gonna try to, I was a fly ass in school too, man. Hey. Nigga, I had that long hair back then. Nigga, that bitch, them brown eyes. Yeah, them eyes, them crazy. To fall up that bitch. Then I had goals in my mouth back then. Yeah. Oh man, them hoes like that goddamn young dude, man.
Circa 91.
Listen, man, I was a player too. I was a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a young player. That's why when I did that 18 years, nigga, 18 years and had a hole on my team for 18 years. Now, you tell one of these goddamn penitentiary tell you that. And get what? It was a different bitch. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry, not a bitch. Cause they might see this. It was a different female.
Yeah.
I ain't bullshit.
Come on.
18 years. And get what? I always told all of them this here, baby, I don't give a damn about what you doing with your we don't even want to talk about that. Just come up here and see me. Send me a couple of quarters. And that's it. I don't want nigga, that's how I gotta do time. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it out this motherfucker.
Yeah,
these stabbing niggas, these Mexicans stabbing. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out this bitch. I just appreciate y'all coming to giving me the opportunity to free my mind.
Come on now.
I can't control that coochie cat.
Come on now.
Come on, homie. Let's see. That's why I tell you niggas better listen. I'm trying to give you some game so y'all ain't gotta be down there stressed out. Cause some of you going to jail. Man, them niggas say these at the fair, he going to jail.
Shit. He will be there. He's going to jail. I don't know what was. He on his way.
Yeah. So that family he talking about he was trying to take care of, man, ain't no more taking care of him. It's over, John.
Different way. Nah, for real.
No, real talk, man.
Well,